Hello again. Well, as I'm waiting, I got another topic that's in my head that's been prattling around. Consists of, I guess, Orange Man. Sue me. Sue me for talking about him. You're gonna call me a shit liberal and a SJW with a fucking heifer ring in my fucking nose and my navel pierced and that I like to fuck cats, dogs, and anything that, moves, breathes, eats, sleeps, and shits. I don't, mind you. I got my own proclivities. I got my own skeletons in my closet. I'm gonna keep them to me. I'm not gonna discuss that with the internet. And God forbid if I'm gonna ever upload anything too incriminating, I guess. I'm gonna try not to. But anywho, yeah, I'm gonna talk about Donald Trump and the tariffs. Because out of everything else, I expected it. Out of the 2020 to 2024 election, I knew there was gonna be a DNC fucking pause, I guess you could say, because DNCs are diet Republican. You don't have two different parties. They're basically a uniparty. One of them, yes, they do have progressives kind of needled in it, but they got too many Republican plants. Cough, cough, Chuck Schumer. Cough, cough, Kirsten Sinema. Those are your two fucking candidates I could just pull out of the woodwork that are Republican plants in the Democratic Party. So you don't really have any pushback to the shit that's happening. Matter of fact, you just have seat warmers for it. A lot of them actually advocate for a lot of the nasty shit that's going on, i.e. the tariffs, i.e. the cutting of the social safety net. I mean, we could learn from Scandinavian countries and adopt like universal health care and like universal basic income. Those two were hot ticket items back in like 2018, 2019. Now all of a sudden we're just going straight in the opposite direction. I'm not going to call it fascist yet because it's not fascist. People who do call it fascist, you're jumping the gun. He is not. I haven't seen any concentration camps yet. I haven't seen the National Guard going up and rounding up all the Chicanos and shit and throwing them into the meat grinder like Adolf Hitler did. I don't see the Zyklon B in the gas chambers yet. It could lead to that. I'm not saying that. There's plausibility in that fucking notion, but it has not come to that yet. But another thing is, my one bone to pick is the tariffs, because the one thing that's holding this goddamn country together with fucking bubble gum and used condoms and shit and tying it into a little nice dangly threaded bow would probably be the economy and buying cheap consumerist goods, because that's what we are. We're just a bunch of fucking fat ass slobs that like to have cheap consumerist goods. And when the cheap consumerist goods become unattainable because of exorbitant prices, like I bought 3 fucking items here and that ran me $25. I bought a case of Dr. Pepper, some popcorn, and a little bit of Orville Redenbacher butter sauce to pour on it and make my livers, fucking explode out of my sides. That shit cost $25, and back in the early 2000s, that shit used to cost me like 10 to 12, maybe less. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, excuse me? Like, when did 3 fucking grocery items equate to half a $50 bill? Come on now. That's a little exorbitant in my book. That's a little bullshit in my book. I just think society as a whole shit in the bed, and I think Donald Trump's steering the fucking ship straight into the goddamn Mariana Trench. Because, I mean, the dude is just slapping tariffs willy-nilly. The dude is, the art of bullshit, And believe me, mea culpa, he makes me laugh. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Harris neither. I think both of them were terrible fucking choices. I mean, she did pick Tim Walz. The dude seems okay, but man, he cannot fucking talk. He called himself a knucklehead and basically pulled his pants down and showed his ass to the fucking audience. Like, round of applause on that fucking front. But yeah, a lot of the new media that I see, they talk about Donald Trump being a fascist. He's a piece of shit. He's a fascist. He's a piece of shit. And I'm like, well, why aren't y'all, y'all should have known that from the beginning. You should have known that from the beginning. You should have backed the most leftist thing out there. I mean, more power to, like, who's that? Who's the Muslim guy running? Zohran Mamdani, I think. Yeah, that's him. More power to that dude. Because he seems like the only progressive one, like doing putting a freeze on the rent and shit. I think that's pretty nice. I mean, you should subsidize the landlords. Like, the government should pay them. They're offering housing. And you're gonna say, well, what about government housing and Section 8 and all the crackheads? Cough, cough. Let's say that's the blacks and all that. It's like, well, maybe it's time to lift the veil of the fucking stigma and just, roll with it. I don't think Stalingrad did that shit. And you're gonna say, oh, now you're a communist. No, there's a good aspects of fucking socialism. There is good aspects of it. You could cherry pick it. I mean, fuck. Obamacare was written by Mitt Romney, and Obama cherry picked that fucking Heritage Foundation bill and passed it through. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I think he should throw it out with the bathwater. And look at the South African retard Elon Musk. He was allowed to fucking create a faux fucking Department of Government Efficiency, which I thought was just the stupidest shit ever. And then he went out there and showed his ass. I mean, he's retarded. It's known he's retarded. He can't talk. And it's not special needs. People with special needs take at least a little bit of fucking tact and agility to approach social situations. They don't just go full fucking retard and go and wave around a chainsaw at the fucking, what was it, CPAC or something? Or whatever the hell it was. One of those goddamn Republican National Conventions, RNCs or whatever. Running around with a chainsaw going, all fucking retarded. Like, come on now. Come on now. I mean, Donald. A fucking toothless cracko can give you $1 billion and you'll make them Secretary of Defense? Come on now. Really? Really? It takes that much? It's pay to play, really? It's like a Monopoly board game? That's what you turn the country into? Or you're trying to turn the country into? And I'm going to say right now, the DNC is just as motherfucking guilty. They're just as motherfucking guilty. They, on the other hand, don't say the quiet parts out loud. Donald Trump does. Donald Trump says the quiet parts out loud. Doesn't make him any better. It makes it, you're getting a pile of shit with him. With the DNC, they try to give you a pile of shit and call it fucking chocolate ice cream. I don't fall for that. That's why I don't vote for either party, because one of them's controlled opposition, the DNC, and one of them is just straight up mean. Straight up trying to kill the fucking working class, the RNC. They're trying to make it back to the tenement homes of the 1920s where you got 20 people living in a fucking cardboard box. You pay them company script. They die on the job. Too fucking bad. Roll the corpse into the incinerator and get another poor sap to take its place on the work line. Or let them all fight for the scraps at the bottom of the fucking trench and have AI and robots do all the work. Have them do all the motherfucking work. It's a mess. It really is a mess. It's fucked up. A lot of people are going to agree with me. A lot of people are going to disagree with me. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you want my advice, my sage advice, if you would ever take it, I don't know who the fuck would ever take my advice, but if you're still listening, I guess you might. Don't vote for either party. Abstain. Have no confidence in the system. Just drop it. Because it's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve me. It's not going to serve anybody. It serves the people who got all the money. It serves the fucking Gilded Age. And I'm just gonna say the thing that people restrain for YouTube. Heads need to roll. Like some French Revolution shit needs to happen. We don't need to give these people bureaucracy. We don't need to give them any jail time and put their hands behind their back and stick them in fucking behind bars, because they're gonna be in some VIP suite watching fucking Dr. Phil or whatever the fuck. Watch Dr. Phil McGraw sell his goddamn snake oil supplements and shit. So, I say, take them to the guillotine. Chop their heads off. Kill them. I'm not going to name names, but you know who I mean. Because if you're nice with them, if you play patty cake with them, they're going to take that as a sign of weakness. They're going to take that as capitulation, and they're going to walk all over you like you're a doormat. They're going to treat you like a floor rag because they see an option of weakness. They see bureaucracy, they see talking it out, they see hashing it out as a form and a sign of complacency. Like, you're not going to do anything about it. Protests, they just laugh at them. They do. It's the truth. They just laugh at them, They're like, oh, it's so bad, we'll shut up for a minute. We'll sit back, watch them throw their fucking hissy fit, arrest a few of them. And, a few podcasters on YouTube are going to, give them their little fucking, you participated golf clap. And then at the end of the day, nothing's going to change. That's why I popped a bottle of Cristal when Luigi Mangione assassinated that motherfucking CEO. That dude kind of had it coming. You're gonna say, oh well, it's murder. No. He kills a lot of people. He kills them with a pen. That guy just killed him with a suppressed gun. But that CEO kills him with a pen every time he gets a check for himself and denies people life-saving treatment and coverage. So yeah, more heads need to roll. More robber barons need to start dropping like flies in order for this country to get on a track of seeing everyone as an equal and not as a classist bullshit. That's the only way this thing will survive, because it's going to collapse under its own weight. And where are all the robber barons going to go when there's no more water in the pool to suck up? They're going to go to Barbados. They're going to go to Bora Bora. They're going to go to the south, to the Maldives, South America, I should say. And they're going to go to the gated communities of the Maldives and fucking Jamaica and shit and start all over. Hell, a lot of them are probably going to go to South Africa. I'm just telling you now. That's how it is. That's how it's got to be. And that's the end of my ramble. Take it as you will. Like it if you like it. Hate it if you hate it. Probably a lot of you despise me. Probably a lot of you think I'm fucking hilarious with my twang. Whatever you want to do, go for it. Do you, brothers and sisters, and whoever the fuck else is watching.